Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Bahamian budgeter, and today we are going to be doing a bonus video. We are going to be doing a budget with me for the month of May. So just the way I post my videos, I try to post Mondays and Thursdays. I would have had an extra Monday in this month of April because I only do two mini Mondays, and my money moves are every 2 weeks. So just the way it lined up, I had a spare day and I wasn't gonna post a video, but I am gonna be changing my budget around, and I haven't done a budget with me and like stuffing my bills and all of that with you guys in a long time. So I figured it would be a good video for you guys to see. So let's get into it. This year I am using just regular budget pages from the Happy Planner budget book. So I always set up my calendar. I put when my bills are coming out, and the ones that I don't know the amount, I just leave it blank until it comes out. I don't have that many bills. And here is where I'm going to do my budget. So I whited out a lot of these. So I just made these pages what I needed to be. And I budget for once every month. I get paid once a month, and then that's how I do it. The only thing that varies would be my part-time jobs. I have two of them that I do. One I work on the weekends, and one I do 1 to 2 days during the week. And then I have my full-time job that I work in the evenings. So I get paid for that once a month. So all I do is with my other jobs, as they pay me, I save it. And then at the end of the month, I budget it into the following month. So I always have that month, if it makes sense. If that makes sense. Okay, so on this side, I always do my budget, what I expect to do. And then on this side, I do what I want to do, the actual, I guess. So I'm just going to do it with you guys today. I already filled it out, but I'll just go over it. So my first category I have is spending. So for this month, I made a total of $4,405 for the month of May. That's how much I'm going to be budgeting out for the whole month of May. Can you guys see? I think you guys can see. So first we have my spending categories. Allowance gets 1,000. Sinking funds is 300. This is for the month. Holiday is 275. This is what I'm now adding in. So I'm going to be putting aside $500 every month for property expensive. This is super important to me, and I just felt like it was something that I needed to do. I need a place to live next year. I currently live with my parents, but I'm planning to get married next year, and we need somewhere to live. And so I need to be putting money aside to build up these different properties that I have, because next year we do have an option of getting like a low-cost housing. But if I could not have a mortgage and just build on what I have, I think that would be amazing. So I'm going to start saving $500 a month. That's what I can spare in my budget. And tithes is going to get $200, and that's for a total of $2,275. So we have left over $2,130. Then we have my bills. Phone bill is always $66. Current bill is always $250. Health insurance is $323. Subscriptions isn't getting anything because I fully funded it for the year. Car insurance is getting $70. Car license is $17, and my property payment will be getting $400. And that is a total of $1,126, leaving us with $1,004 left. Then we move down to my savings. So emergency always gets $80. My niece and my godson always get $20 each. The money hop that I'm doing with Donna and Power Creativity is going to get $78, and my no spend gets $93. So that's $291. So we're left with $713. And with this $713, what we're going to do is challenges. So my 100 envelope gets $500 a month. Minis gets $100 a month. And then the Pokemon challenge, because that's the only challenge that I'm going to be working on, I am going to empty out all of the rest, because as you can tell, I'm really only going to have about $100, give or take. So I don't want to keep all of the money in those challenges, even though I'm not stuffing them. I feel like it lacks a purpose of them just being in the envelopes if I'm not using them. I'm not going to empty out the trackers or empty out the binders. I'm going to keep them there because after I finish this Pokemon one, I'm going to try to finish the ones that I started. So that's what's going to happen. And so that equals the 713. So we have $0. So that's how I do my budget. Pretty simple. The only difference now is this 500 is going here instead of to my savings. So what usually would have happened is, so this 500 plus this 113 would have gone to my savings. So that would have been 613, and I would have just divided it by 2. So 1 week I would have stuffed 607, and the other week I would have, 307. The other week I would have stuffed 306 into my savings challenges. So that's how I was doing that. But this is like major priority for me right now. So I'm going to put that to the side, and I already have most of my stacks of money. I separated it so I know what is going where. I'm going to lay that over on the side right now. What we need to do first is get my money out of my bills to put back into my account. Now, but I do my things a little bit differently. So I'm not going to take the money out just to put it in my envelopes. I'm going to put it into my cash. That way I don't have to take all of that money out of my bank account, just whatever is the difference. So my phone bill is always 66, so I don't even stuff this, I'll be honest with you guys. I have 66 in here, and this is gonna be for June. So what I do is I budget out the 66, but I always leave it in here, so I don't actually stuff that anymore. Because it's the same, it literally never changes, so I don't see the point of taking the 66 out just to put another 66 variation in there. Makes no sense. Now this varies. This is the light bill that I pay for the house, and I already got the bill for May, and it's gonna be 124. So 120. We'll put 125, and I'll put $1 back from somewhere. I'll just take it out of this one. Actually no. Which one is bills? No, because that's gonna add up perfectly. I already counted it out. I'm going to take it out of this one because this had an extra $2. So that's going to go to the side. So now in this envelope, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50. Oh. Sorry. I don't normally do this on camera, but this is for my bills. So I think what I want to do is stuff and unstuff at the same time. So I'm gonna move this to the side. What I like to do over here is as I stuff it, I just check it. So the check means that I already stuffed it, just so I know. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 800, 20, 45, 51, 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. $860 we're stuffing into my bills. I'm gonna set it off to the side. Go back to the front. Let's go one by one. So Tides gets 200. We have 100 in there now. So now there's $300 in there. Like I said, I don't stuff my phone bill. That just stays at the 66. And then the 66 that I would take out of my account, I just leave it to pay the bill. So I took out the 124, but now we're gonna add 250. So 1, 2, and 250. So every month I add in at 250 because in the summer months the bill is super high. So my goal is to get this anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000, and then I won't stuff it every month. I will just pay it and then reimburse myself back from what it is. So I want this to always stay at around 1,500 to 2,000. The bill will never get that high, but it's just I don't know, it's just a buffer in case something happens and for a few months I don't have an income or whatever, then I have that. So now in this one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, 900, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 934. We'll see how it goes this summer though, because it gets super hot. So we have the AC running like all day non-stop. And then the bill is like $300-400. All right, now this one, this is my property payment. I'm gonna take all of this out. because first I'm going to color one of these in to signify that I stuffed the money in. And I'm also going to color in this because now I have paid for quarter 1 and quarter 2. So I paid $1,200 every quarter. And what's going to happen is instead of stuffing the $400 in this, I'm just going to take all of this money out and put it on the side with this one. So it's going to get stuffed somewhere else. And then this tracker goes back in here, and this is now empty, like my budget says. All right, so now we're moving on to car insurance. And it always gets 17. So 10, 15, 16, 17. And now we have 50, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $85. This is a $200 goal, and it's not due until January. So I have 85. And we're going to divide that by 13. So that should be 6 icons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm able to color in one more icon. I'm going to leave, I already have a marker out. I'm going to leave this marker out to color in my trackers. Because in my bills binder, I made all of these trackers just so I know what's going on and how far I am away from completing. So then we have my car insurance. So we're going to put, this one gets $70. So 50 and 70. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 550, 70, 90, 610, 620, and 630. So 630. And this is supposed to be 840, and it's due in August. So it's almost here. And each of my icons are 35, and I put 70 in, so I'm going to color 2 of them. So 1, 2, 3 more months, and then this is fully funded. Then it goes back down to 0. Next, we have my health insurance. And this one gets a 323. So that should be all of this because this is the last envelope that I need to stuff. Let's make sure 1, 2, 3. Yep. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 646 in my health insurance. And this has to be like about 4,000, but it's not due till March, so I just paid it last month, so that's why it's so low right now. Just 1 month at a time. But now I know I am 2 months down, almost there. So that is it. Next, we only have my subscriptions, but like I said, I fully funded that, so that's all for this. Now let's do another one. Let's do some savings. Let's do some long-term savings. Take this off. So we're gonna stuff 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 820. Separate this to the side. First thing we're gonna do is take $80, 20, 40, 60, and 80. And this is gonna go into my emergencies fund folder for when I want to stuff that with you guys. So all I do, I honestly just fold it up like this, stuff it in the front of the envelope, stuff it in front of that small little binder until I'm ready to record. So this is where I have these envelopes, and they just get 20. I just have prop money in here right now. So now in total, she has 1, 2, 300, 400, 20, 40, 50. So 450 she has. And we're gonna color in another icon because each of my icons are $20. So I know when I've colored in all of these that I fully funded her account for the year like I want to. both her and my godson are under 5, so I just saved $5 for them. So this just shows that I have $450 in total saved, but in cash, for this year I've only saved $140. And I'm just gonna do the same for him. He has a little less because I got some money for her last year and I just put it in here instead of spending it. So 1, 2, 250, 3, 350, 370, 390, 400. So yeah, she has $50 more. Plus I started his the same time as hers, and he is about almost 2 years older. So he's almost 3, and she literally just turned 1. So that's it for this. We're gonna go in this one now. And we're gonna go to right here to property, and this should be the 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oops. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,015. Perfect. So right now my goal is like 12,000. Oh, so we have a long day. That's why I'm like, I need to just start saving for it and just stay out of it. So this is my holiday money. It's going to be $275. So all I'm going to do is grab that binder and stuff it in. Stuff it right there for when I want to stuff this. Then we have my savings for the month. And this is going to be like the money hop and all that. And that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 250, 60, 70, 80, 93, 5, 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 334. I don't remember how I split it up. So let's just go with the flow, see what happens. So first, where did I put? First, we're going to do this, and this is going to be for no spend, and that is $93 for the month. So 50, 70, actually, no, I think I did it in 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 92, and 93. So this is for the month of May. I'm just going to stuff it to the front with the rest of April's money. So that goes away. And then I have $50 to go towards my minis. So 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. Where's my minis? So here's my minis. So and it's only getting 50 instead of 100 because I've already stuffed the first 50. I couldn't wait. Once I got paid, I just immediately stuffed my minis. I love them. And this is where I'm keeping the money hop, and this is getting 78. So 50, 70. I'm gonna keep that 50 right there. So 20, 40, 60, 75, 6, 7, 8. 20, 40, 60, 75, 26, 27, and 78. And so this is going to be for the month of May. So I have all of it ready for May for whenever the community rolls. I just have to watch the video. So what's left should be 113. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And this is going to go towards the Pokemon binder. So I'm going to put it like this and put it in. Oh, you know, I'm going to put it in here actually, because I am still stuffing my monthly challenge this. So I'm going to put it there. So I know that that's what that is for. So all that's left is this money, and we need to have my variable spending. So I know this is 682. Well, 681 since I took that away. So what I'm gonna do, and this is just how I do things. So what's left for me to stuff now is my allowance, my sinking fund, and then the 100 envelope. So let's do the 100 envelope first, because I can put that aside and not worry about it. So all I do is I flip to my envelopes and I see, okay, so now I'm working on 76 to 80. So that's 5 need 80 and 5 need 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5. And here's a 10 for that 5. So this is 5 sets of 80, 50, 70, 80, 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 5 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 80 plus 20 is 100. So if I do that times 5, it's 500, and that's how much I'm saving. So all I do is put it in here until I'm ready to stuff it. Actually, I can leave it like that today. Okay, let's see how much we have left. So actually what I want to do is stuff my 300. So 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 5, 95, 300. So this is going to go towards my sinking funds. So there's 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 95, 300 towards my sinking funds. Let's put that away. And it just goes right in my envelope. I've already updated my tracker to say the 300 I have to spend for the month. And then let's see how much we have left to go towards my allowance. So I don't think all of that money added up to what I needed. So if this is not 1,000, then I'll have to take the difference out of my paycheck, of course. But this just works. So where I got this money from is my month ahead that I was working on, and then from the bills, as you guys saw me pull. And then throughout the month, when I get paid for my side income, more than likely I'll take the money out of the account like right away and put it aside, so I don't forget what it's there for and then accidentally spend it. Because I do that sometimes. Like I'm like, oh, I just found an extra $50 in my budget. No, that was your pay. Now you're short. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. This envelope is gonna be stuffed. So 1, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 75, 85, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 91. Count that one more time. So 1, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 75, 85, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, and 91. So 891, so not that far off. I don't have to take that much out. So 1,000 minus 891, so 109, which is how much I expected to have to take out, because I do all of this like beforehand to make sure I'm not off on anything. And I figured that would be how much I would have to take out of the bank. All right, so that is honestly how I do my budget. So all of this will go into my allowance envelope. I might change it around so it's not as big. Like, for example, what I'll do is, I know the Money Hop and minis will need lower denominations. So I think I just put change in here. Yep. 20, 30, 40. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. These 5s are so crisp. Oh, they're so nice. I love when I stumble upon like crisp money. It just slides off your fingers so smooth. And then this one will also need low denominations. It'll need like 1s and 5s. 20, 40, 60. Do I have 60? I should. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 60, 70, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna leave that 10 in there. I don't think my paper clip's gonna hold this. Let's see. Okay, no, it's good. It's good. I don't think I need to change anything else. I think this is fine to spend for the month. I don't really like to spend my 20s, but I could get rid of some of these 10s. Honestly, I have a lot. And 5s, as you can tell. So this should be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 56, 650, 70, 90, 710, 730, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 91. So still the same, 891. And it's gonna go right into my allowance until I go to the bank and get the next 109. I just didn't get to the bank today. That's why I didn't stuff it with you guys. I mean, I didn't have the right amount, but I knew I would have to go to the bank. I just didn't get to go to the ATM today. But that is honestly how I do my budget. The only thing different would be, instead of putting the money into my property expenses, I would split the money up into 2, so 2 different paper clips, and put it into my savings challenge binders. But that's not going to be happening. I'm just going to do the 2 challenges until they're finished, and then keep rotating 2 challenges. I think it'll be fine. And I plan to be finished the 100 envelope by October, so by then I'll be able to stuff more money into savings challenges if I choose to. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I do really like watching people budget out their money. I see quite a few people doing it, but I see more like just savings challenges now, which I love to watch. But I also still love to see, like, I don't know, it's interesting to me what people prioritize in their budget. Like, it's just crazy. Like, obviously I know people are different, but it's just crazy how different people are. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.